Hello and welcome to today's yoga practice. This practice is going to be a gentle guide into starting your day, getting into the body, feeling movement, and generating some prana, some life force, and vitality. Let's begin in a comfortable seated position, however that looks for you. Make your way there. And as you settle in, maybe close down the eyes if that feels good. Begin to sense your body. Begin to feel your sit bones touching the earth. Notice the flow of your breath. And welcome in awareness for any other sensations you may be feeling, whether in the body or in the mind. Just begin to release any thoughts around those sensations. Just bringing yourself to a neutral state of mind. Inviting in this new day, feeling the spaciousness in the morning before you begin to move about your day. Just take this time to come into a neutral state of mind and state of being. Bring your awareness to the rise and fall of your belly and of your chest as the breath flows in and out of your body. You can bring an intention for your day. Maybe one arises. I will also offer the intention of bringing in this day with gratitude and possibility. Take 3 more breaths in this neutral seated position. And as you complete that final exhale, just begin to flutter open the eyes, coming into the space around you, looking around the room, and opening your eyes wide to this new day. Hands come to heart center. Finding a connection to your breath and to your heart space. On the next inhale, reach the hands up overhead. Connect to the fingertips and pull the hands down to the heart center. We'll do 2 more like this. So hands come out, reach overhead, connect at the top. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Inhale, hands come out, reaching overhead. Find that connection point above you. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Fingertips come to the earth. Right hand comes to your left knee. Left hand walks behind you. Gaze back over that left shoulder, finding a gentle twist in the spine. Re-inviting in that connection to your breath. Complete the exhale and return forward. Both hands come to the knees. Right fingertips come back, left fingertips come to that right knee. Gentle twist in the spine, gaze over the back right shoulder. 3 breaths. Complete the exhale, return to center. Hands reach up overhead, connect over you, and pull into heart center. Hands find the knees, beginning a gentle cat-cow. Pull the heart forward. And tuck the chin in. Curve the spine. Just move at your own pace here. Feeling into your body this morning, how slowly or quickly that you would like to move. Feel the fingertips gently roll back and forth over the knees, loosening up the spine, finding in fluid motions. Return to neutral. Roll the shoulders back. Just find a little bit of length here in the spine as you sit up tall. Crown of the head reaches to the sky. Let's plant the hands, come into a tabletop position. Just shift the hips back into child's pose, keeping the toes tucked, and shift the weight forward, shoulders over the wrists. Just going back and forth in between these two poses. Waking up the hips, waking up the wrists. Just finding gentle movement here. Maintaining your connection to your breath. Come to stillness, child's pose. Forehead rests on the earth. Relax into the hips. Spread the fingertips wide. Finding this neutral position here. Returning to your breath at any time you notice your mind wander. And on the next inhale, begin to walk the fingertips towards you, coming on up to the knees. Plant the left fingertips to the left side of your body. Right arm reaches up to the sky and over to the left. Awakening the sides of your body, gazing up to those right fingertips. And in one fluid motion, bringing the right fingertips over to the right hip, reaching the left fingertips up to the sky, gazing over at the left fingertips. Send breath to the side body. One fluid motion, left fingertips come to the earth, right fingertips reach on over. Right fingertips come to earth, left fingertips reach over to the right. Do one more like this at your own pace. Connecting breath to movement. When you are complete, come to a neutral position. Reconnect with that long, tall spine, crown of the head reaches up. Hands come forward, tuck the toes, send the hips up and back to your first downward facing dog. Maybe pedaling out through the heels, relaxing the head, inviting in stretch and motion into the back of the legs. One more breath in this position. Begin to walk the toes forward to meet the hands and forward fold. Come all the way up to a mountain pose. Palms of the hands are forward. Crown of the head reaches tall. Shoulders up and back, releasing them from your ears. Hips over knees and feet firmly on the ground beneath you. Reach the hands up overhead, palms come to touch, gaze up at the hands. And fold forward, slight bend in the knees. Inhale, halfway lift, find length in the spine. And exhale, plant the palms on the earth and step the feet back. Plank pose. Shoulders are over the wrists. Find your exhale, lower the knees, untuck the toes. Coming into knees, chest and chin. So chest comes to the earth, chin comes to the earth. Hands find the low ribs and lower on down completely to the earth. Making any adjustments as necessary. Inhale, peel the heart forward. Just gently for this first slight back bend. And exhale, returning to the earth. Tuck the toes, shift the hips back. Child's pose for a moment. And press the hips up, downward facing dog. Press into the heels, find a stretch in the back of the legs. On the next inhale, walk the feet to the hands. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose all the way up. Exhale, ground into the earth. Inhale, palms come overhead. Reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Release the head. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine, slight bend in the knees. Exhale, palms come to the earth, step the feet back. Plank pose, inhale. Exhale, lower the knees. Bend the elbows and lower to the earth. Beginning to gently lower. Hands find the low ribs. Peel the heart up. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, press the hips up into downward facing dog. Take one full breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Walk or step the toes forward, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up, hands come up, reach to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, plank pose. Full breath in. Exhale to release. Bend at the elbows, lower all the way down to the earth. Untuck the toes. Press the heart up, cobra or up dog. Tuck the toes, hips come back, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, walk or step the feet up, halfway lift. Lengthen the spine. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way up. Reach up. Palms come to touch. Slight back bend. Bring the palms by your sides, face forward. Take a moment here in mountain pose. Ground in. Feel connection of feet to the earth. Feel the energy or life force rolling through your body. Find stability here for a moment. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the energy going deep into the earth. Inhale, hands come up, palms come to touch, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Release the head, slight bend at the knees. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, palms come to the earth, step the feet back, plank pose. Bend at the elbows, lower all the way down to the earth, untuck the toes, and peel the heart off the earth. Cobra or up dog. Really feeling into that morning stretch in the back body. Tuck the toes, hips come back, downward facing dog. Walk or step the feet to meet the hands, halfway lift. Fold forward. Inhale all the way up, mountain pose. Palms face forward, coming back to neutral. A little bit quicker this time, connecting breath to movement. Inhale, palms come up to touch overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, palms come down, step back, plank pose. Bend at the elbows, lower down to the earth, untuck the toes. Next inhale, peel the heart up. Exhale, fold on over the toes, hips come up. Inhale, step the toes forward, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, hands come up. Exhale, palms face forward, mountain pose. Inhale, palms come up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, head comes down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, palms come to the earth, step the feet back, plank pose. Bend at the elbows, lower down to the earth. Inhale, peel the heart forward. Exhale, tuck the toes, hips come up to a downward facing dog. Inhale, step the feet forward, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come on up, mountain pose, palms face forward. Inhale, palms come up to touch. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back. Bend at the elbows, come all the way down. Untuck the toes, peel the heart up. Tuck the toes under, hips come up, downward facing dog. Step the feet up, halfway lift. Fold forward. All the way up, mountain pose. Hands come up into heart center. Ground in for a moment here. Feeling the energy that you just created. Begin to walk the feet a little bit wider, mat distance apart. Bend at the knees and come all the way down to a seated position. Hands still at heart center, rooting into the earth. Release the hands from heart center. Feet come to the earth, finding a bend at the knees. Hands come to the back of the legs and walk the body down so your back is touching the ground. Knees still bent up ahead. Spread the legs long. Left knee comes into the chest. And we'll twist. Left knee comes over to the right side. Hands come wide to a T. And look left if that feels good for you, and for a little bit of a deeper stretch. Breathing into the spine here, finding spaciousness around the spinal column. Finding one long line of energy from the bottom of your foot all the way to the top of your head. Take 2 more breaths here at your own pace. Complete the exhale. Left knee comes back to neutral into the chest. Give it a squeeze and release the leg long down your mat. Right knee comes into the chest and over to the left side. For a twist on the other side, hands come out to either side. One long line of energy between both fingertips. Breathe in spaciousness around the spinal column. Feel one long line of energy from the sole of your left foot all the way up to the crown of your head. Two more breaths here. And unwind. Right knee gives a little squeeze into the chest. And release both legs long. Palms face up to the sky. Coming into your final resting position. Feeling that life force circulate through your body. tuning into your breath once again, and just neutralizing before you begin the rest of your day. Deep breath in and let it go. Invite in movement into the fingertips and into the toes. Roll out the ankles, roll out the wrists. Reach the arms overhead, full body stretch. Feel your feet and your hands reaching along in opposite directions. And release. Rolling over onto one side and making your way up to a comfortable seat when that feels good for you. Slowly make your way there. Re-inviting in this connection to yourself. Spine grows tall, hands come to heart center. And once again, connecting to the intention that we set at the beginning of class. Inviting in gratitude and possibility for this new day that we are about to embark on. We'll close out this class with one final breath together. So exhale to release the air. Inhale, deep breath in. Exhale, let it all go. Begin to flutter open the eyes, release the palms, inviting a smile on your face. And thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you have an amazing day.